any form of an upload schedule I have is dead. Hello, mortals, peoples of the internet. I feel like I need to say that internet, but no, because that's my mediocre thing, okay? So yeah, I was wanting to get this video out a lot earlier. I might still get it out in May. I don't know. I don't even know if I can call this a MerMay video as it is, but if it's gonna be up in June, yeah, definitely ain't gonna be a MerMay video. It's still gonna be a mermaid doll though, okay? Okay. So you can see our little two-headed victim right here. Maybe you've seen the concept art on Instagram that I spent way too freaking long trying to do, and is probably the reason why this doesn't come out a lot earlier, because God, I suck at time management. But yeah, I made Perry and Pearl, soon going to be a freaking fire and ice Hydra. Well, one of these two is going to be a fire and ice Hydra. I have some plans for some other dolls I want to do in the future, such as a couple more Homestuck characters. Well, not necessarily Homestuck, OG canon Homestuck characters, but I have a couple of fan trolls I want to make. And this is going to be great for my Fuchsia Blood's head. So, that's one reason we're doing a head switcheroo with little Miss Julia here. But also, because, I imagine one of these two has a more angular face, and one of them has a softer, happier-looking face. I swear, this is gonna look great, okay? I feel like I should be done introing, and, let's just get into it. I'm excited to work on this. Let's do it. Woo! Time to take off some heads!
Okay, so as of me beginning to write this script, it's May 27th. Safe to assume I won't finish this video or doll in time for MerMay. I think I've accepted that. Month's been pretty chaotic, and on top of all that, quarantine. So my motivation kind of swerved right down the drain. I think it's been less than a week since I finished the concept art, actually. Once I did, though, I swear I got a huge motivation boost that told me, yes, Alyssa, please do this before MerMay's up. And, well, I don't think that's going to be happening. Haha, that's a lie, a past self, because haha, you did barely finish this in time. Well, the doll at least. But anyways, yeah. I don't think that's going to be happening, guys, and I've missed out on my chance to draw sexy mermaids. I'm still super pumped to finish this because yes, you'll see, it's freaking awesome. So, if you're wondering who all I'm using, I freaking forgot if I said in the intro, but I'm using a Perry and Pearl Serpentine doll, and I switched out one of their heads for Julia head. And there's two reasons for that. One, I imagine the ice head to be a lot more angular, and I'm not sure if fragile is the word, maybe graceful? Also, I'm wanting to make more troll dolls, and have a feeling if I keep using Julia's face mold, all the trolls will look too samey. I think that saving one of the Serpentine heads will be great for my Fuchsia Blood fan troll, though. I can easily see it looking like Rivery. Anyway, yeah, I'm saving various gray face molds, because those are the easiest to turn into trolls. I thought the outfit was going to be more complicated, based on my concept art, but honestly, it wasn't really. I started out with the top, which was really just a loose fabric tube. I kept it really loose because I was afraid about how it would be able to stretch over the hips. I painted one side of it with some icy colors, and I made a loose sleeve to go on the other side. I also added a little neck strap because I thought the top could use a little help staying up. Next was the belt, which was literally just a loop of elastic stitched to some red fabric. I also used a keychain, well, part of a keychain, as a necklace for the ice gal, and I 3D printed some bracelets and a hairband for her. If you haven't been able to tell, I've been trying to give each of these gals their own distinct styles. Fireside is much more into flowy fabrics and not so form-fitting clothes. Meanwhile, our ice side hardly wears anything, but likes to hoard metal jewelry. Nice little contrast that I really tried to emphasize with this design. Okay, guess what, guys? Time to inhale a lot of pastels and ceiling because we got some color changing to do. This was about a day's worth of work. Actually, more like 2. Yeah, it was challenging, but interesting. The only other time I've done a full skin tone change was when making that Sylvis doll, and that... I still have PTSD, okay? I was nervous this was going to go equally as crappy, but with just a few coats of sealant, it was really starting to come together. I used some black pastels for the tail, but I decided to not go fully black, so we could still have a bit of navy in that. As for the rest of the skin, oh boy. So, the gray base presented a little bit of a challenge. For the ice side, it did a great job of adding to this pale, dull, frostbitten look I was going for. As for the fire side, well, fires aren't dull, they're very bright, and it took a lot more pastels to try to remedy that. And I think all the layers of sealant eventually started to crack, because I noticed there was a little bit of chipping around the shoulder and on the back of the arm, but that's mostly covered up. But I noticed that only it happened on the fire side, not the ice side, and I used a lot less layers of sealant on the ice side, so yeah, watch out for that, I guess. I think I did alright enough in the end, though. It did start to chip up at the shoulder, like I said, but I tried to cover it up the best I could with some more orange, and tried to pretend it was a birthmark, like all my other mistakes. Which technically is correct. It's a mark that happened while birthing this doll, so haha, logic. The faces were pretty interesting to do. I really tried to make the personalities shine through here, and I think I did. Fire Gal was pretty fun to do, but I think it might have gotten a more opaque result had I had some better watercolor pencils. I'm seriously considering getting some name brand ones. These ones break constantly, and I feel like I'm missing out on some better quality. I even had to resort to acrylics eventually to get the ice to stand out enough. Plus, this set doesn't have white, and that bugs me so much. They're great if you have nothing else, at least. Not gonna lie though, while writing the script, I started looking at some watercolor pencils on Amazon. Luckily, with the acrylics, I had a bit of an easier time. I picked up some thinner brushes before the pandemic really hit my area, and they are freaking miracle workers. I got a lot better precision, and the result was just a lot smoother. Really wish I had tried to use pencils for Icy's eyelashes though. They're so uneven, and it hurts my freaking soul. After showing it to a few people, they said it wasn't too bad, but are you sure, guys? Is it that bad? No, really, is it? So, my main plan for the tail was to start by covering it in a dark coat of pastels. Then I was going to dry brush it with metallic paint. I don't know if I brushed it too wet or not, but wow, it really made a huge difference. I'm really liking it too. This could believably look like some kind of dragon scales. Next thing I did was I painted the tail. While some people suggested I colored the tail half and half, I felt like it wouldn't look natural enough, you know what I mean? So, wanna know what I did? I meticulously painted the webbing of the tail blue and lavender, then a fiery gradient going through all the little branches of the tail. It came out looking freaking pretty, but was also freaking tedious. I got this idea to have lava flowing in between these hip scales on the fire side. Somehow it feels less like lava or magma and more like, I don't even know really. Maybe I'm the only one that just sees it as a painty mess. I decided I would keep it though, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad. It looks cool, and it adds some kind of interest to the design. I figured I should do some kind of equivalent on the other side of our icy half, so I dry brushed some snow and frost onto her hip. And yes, I love it. I gotta admit, the hair was pretty interesting to do too. I feel like I've said that a lot in this video, but to be honest, this whole project was pretty interesting to do, and after I got that motivation boost, it was greatest thing of all time for me. I don't know about y'all, but I go into periods where I don't want to do crap, and then something clicks, and suddenly I want to do crap, my life depends on it, and just, especially with dolls, the freaking, just watching it come to life, it's unreal, my dudes and dudettes, but yeah. Back to the script. I started with the Ice Gal, who I already imagined would have shorter hair, so I wouldn't have to use as many wefts as at first. I don't have any pure white yarn, or at least acrylic yarn, but I have this, which I honestly think is better. The extra dash of color makes me think less of snow and more of some kind of Arctic creature. Next up was a firehead. Basically, I did the same thing I did with Flair's hair here. I was going to try to cut and style it, have it look a little bit different, but I decided that it would make it look less like fire, so nah. I think I like this better anyway.
I swear, I have my camera on like the weirdest angle in order to like get everything here, but we are done. And it's kind of June 1st right now, so yeah, I know this video isn't getting out in time, but still, I'm happy. Also, don't mind all this back here. Like, I tried to do a quick impromptu photo shoot for like the last day of MerMay because I finished this yesterday. So like, yeah. But still, I am happy. Like, I just forgot how to words. But like, this is definitely something different from what I'm used to doing. Like, just like the transformation, freaking. Can future me editing me? Could you just like get some kind of for a picture and put right next to this? Because what the frick? Like, I'm sorry, sometimes it feels weird that I make stuff like this. Like, I guess in some cases it isn't as like remarkable because like with a lot of dolls you can still see the base doll shining through, but really not so much here. Like, it just like it feels like its own new different character, and that's what these two are, and I'm happy. Oh wait, shoot, I just realized I forgot to tell you that the name that I eventually came up with for these girls. Okay, so this gal right here, this is Ignis. Say hi. Hi. God, I hate myself. And then over here we have Cryo, who is a bit too shy to say hi, but it's the thought that counts, I guess. But, yeah, I'm probably gonna do another photo shoot. Yes, another photo shoot on Instagram. So if you want to go see that, then you know what? Yeah, my Instagram's right there on the screen or in the description. I have another doll that I'm gonna wanna do soon. So I had 100 followers on Instagram, and well, we were doing a whole poll stuff. Like, well, not just one poll, but like, I'm trying to make like a celebratory doll that has all my followers' input. So yeah, that's a cool something going on. Anyways, I don't know. I'll see you soon. I have a bunch of other dumb crap that I'm wanting to do. I'm really wanting to sell a long Furby, and yes, I'm showcasing it on this channel. I don't care what you say, Flame. This is my life, and I will give birth to a long Furby. Okay. As we are going, let's get one last close-up look at these faces. But yes. You know what? This is a freaking thumbnail shot. I'm happy here. Okay. Bye.